Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing another video on Captain Underpants. This is part 3. I'm going to be reading 1 or 2 chapters. So before we get started, make sure you smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. Here it is, smash it. Smash it, smash it. Smash the notification bell as hard as you can, maybe with a hammer, maybe not. Probably not. Okay, so let's just get right into the video. And we're starting right on Flipperama, which is good, I guess. Okay, so introducing Flipperama, Pilky brand. Here's how it works. The problem with incredibly graphic violence is that it's hardly ever fun. Well, all that has changed since the invention of Flipperama. Check it out, and I'm not going to read this because it's long, so spank for the memories. Chapter 6, The Aftermath. Although Sulu hadn't really spanked Melvin very hard, Melvin wailed and blubbered and carried on anyway. "You're a bad hamster," Melvin cried. "I never want to see you as long as I live." Melvin ran out of the classroom sobbing. The rest of the class, including Miss Ribble, followed him out laughing and chanting, "Squishies, squishies!" But George and Harold stayed behind to comfort the forgotten hamster. "Don't feel bad, Sulu," said George. "Melvin is a real meanie." "Yeah," said Harold. "Do you want to come home with us? You can live up in our treehouse." Sulu jumped into Harold's arms and gave him a hug. Then he jumped into George's arms and hugged him too. "I think we have just adopted a bionic hamster," said Harold. So George tucked up their new pal into his shirt pocket, and the 3 friends went off to lunch. Chapter 7, Mr. Krupp. About that very same time, the school principal, Mr. Krupp, came marching into the office in a particularly fool mood. He stopped beside Miss Anthrope's desk, huffing and puffing. "Where's my coffee, Edith?" he shouted. "Get it yourself, Tubby," Miss Anthrope shouted back. "I don't need your lip today, woman," Mr. Krupp growled. "I just want my coffee, and I want it now." "Well, get me a cup, too, while you're at it," Miss Anthrope growled back. "Ah!" screamed Mr. Krupp in frustration as he grabbed the newspaper and headed for the faculty restroom. Miss Ribble was standing beside the restroom door, smiling and trying very hard not to laugh. "What are you looking at?" Mr. Krupp snarled as he pushed away past Miss Ribble and slammed the restroom door behind him. Inside the restroom, he could hear a faint sound of a belt buckle jiggling and a zipper unzipping and some clothes rustling, and finally, "Splat, splat! What the?" screamed Mr. Krupp from inside the restroom. "I've got ketchup in my underwear." In a few moments, the door of the faculty restroom flew open. "I'm going to get George and Harold for this," Mr. Krupp screamed. "They didn't do it," laughed Miss Ribble. "I did. It's called a squishy. It's the latest fad." "Yeah, right. Very funny," said Mr. Krupp. "Now, where are those 2 kids? I just know they're responsible." As Mr. Krupp headed for the cafeteria, he noticed that he wasn't the only person to fall victim to the dreaded squishies. All through the hallway, angry 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th graders were complaining about ketchup stains on their pants, socks, legs, and underwear. Mr. Krupp stormed into the cafeteria and headed for the 4th graders' table. "George and Harold," shouted Mr. Krupp, "I've got ketchup and underwear because you two, so do half the kids in the school." "We didn't do it," said Harold. "Yeah," said a few of the other 4th graders. "George and Harold are innocent." "Oh, no, they're not," said a voice from the other end of the table. It was Melvin Sneedley. Besides being the school brainiac, Melvin was also famous for being the school tattletale. George and Harold taught everybody a trick today: where to put your ketchup packs under a toilet seat and make it spray on people's legs, Melvin reported proudly. "Thank you, Melvin," said Mr. Krupp. He turned to George and Harold and pointed at the cafeteria door. "Mr. Beard and Miss Trends, out." Chapter 8. The comic is mightier than the spitball. George and Harold were sent straight to the detention room. "Man," said Harold, "Melvin is such a tattletale. Somebody out to teach him a lesson. And we're the guys to do it," said George. So George and Harold created an all-new comic book featuring everybody's favorite tattletale, meanie, Melvin Sneedley. When they were done, the two boys sneaked out of the detention room to run off copies of their latest work and sell them in the hallway. The new comic book was a great success. Everybody loved it. Well, everybody but Melvin Sneedley, I should say. As Melvin walked to the last class of the day, he noticed small groups of students in the hallway reading comics together and giggling. Normally, this was enough to make Melvin run straight to the principal's office and tell on everybody unsupervised reading, which was strictly forbidden. But today, Melvin noticed something strange. The comic reading students were pointing and laughing at him. "What?" said Melvin. "What's wrong? What are you guys laughing at?" Melvin looked around the hallway desperately. Everybody was laughing. Everybody was pointing, and it was driving Melvin crazy. He marched over to a group of second graders, grabbed the comic book out of their hands, and looked at the cover. Melvin was furious. "You guys are so immature," shrieked Melvin. He quickly darted off to read the comic in peace, but everywhere he ran, he came across more pointing and more laughing. Finally, Melvin thought of one place he could read the comic in private. He went to the boys' bathroom, locked himself in one of the stalls, and sat down to read. Splat, splat. As Melvin sat reading, his legs dripping with ketchup, he became angrier and angrier. "I'm gonna get George and Harold," Melvin vowed. Chapter 9. Captain Underpants and the Terrifying Tale of the Tron 2000. By George Beard and Harold Hutchins. Captain Underpants and the Terrifying Tale of the Tron 2000 by George Beard and Harold Hutchins. Once upon a time, there was a dumb kid named Melvin who was a big tattletale. I'm telling, keep off the grass. Everywhere he went, he caused grief and misery. I'm telling, no skateboarding. Until one day, I'm telling, bank crash. Hey cops, that guy just robbed the bank. Gee, thanks kid. You are under arrest. Hey kid, you solved the crime of the century. And so, Daily News. Dumb kid is a hero. Everybody loves Melvin. Melvin had become so popular that he decided to run for mayor. Melvin for mayor. Vote for Melvin. I'm telling, vote for hero. Confetti. Melvin for mayor. My hero. He won in a landslide victory. Daily News. Dumb kid becomes mayor. Congratulations, you're the youngest mayor ever. Yes, and I'm going to make some big changes. Soon, Mayor Melvin made a bunch of dumb new laws. No humming, no talking, no smiling, no reading signs, no wedgies, no stinky feet, no marveling at nature, no burping, no stopping to smell the roses. And people were getting arrested left and right. You're under arrest, but I didn't do anything. Busted, no saying, but I didn't do anything. And they were all sent to jail. Man's jail, lady jail, kid jail, baby jail, dog jail, cat jail, frog jail. Haha. Suddenly, Mayor Melvin, all the jails are full. I'll build the big robo-jail and catch those lawbreakers myself. So he built the Tron 2000. Clang, clang. Soon Mayor Melvin was off catching lawbreakers. No old ladies. That'll teach you. Then Melvin headed for the school. Help, the Tron 2000 just ran across the soccer field and squished the gym teacher. Oh no, we just planted that grass. This looks like a job for Captain Underpants. Crash. What's up, bub? Look out. Oh, you're going to jail for busting the roof. School. But Captain Underpants was faster than a speeding waistband. No zipping, more powerful than a boxer shorts. No crashing through signs, and able to leap tall buildings without getting a wedgie. No using the same joke over and over. Captain Underpants wanted to fight the robot, but he didn't want to hurt the people inside. Then he got an idea. Miss Pope's prune juice factory. Crash! It makes you go poop. Hey. What the? Uh-oh. We're free. Ugh. Soon there was nobody left inside the Tron 2000 except for Melvin. Uh-oh. I'm telling, pal. And so, hooray for Captain Underpants. Jail for dumb kids. You guys are so immature. Then everybody got sent free. Tra-la-la. We're free and stuff. Yay. Yippee. Go, go. Rough. The end. Treehouse Comics, Inc. And we are going to stop here on chapter 10 for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, smash the like button. Go check out my Instagram. It's Mark Brand TV. No capital letters, no spaces. Go check me out. I post really cool videos. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.